Hello, it's Thanksgiving week, and that means we only have 2 days of school this week, so a weekend of school. I'm Miss Bethany. I teach lower elementary Montessori, and I'll show you the things that I do with my class for 2 days. It's not super Montessori, but it's a lot of fun, so you'll see. I also haven't shown this in a video, but here is our setting for our play this year. We're in the Layers of the Rainforest. Each student has a character. It's for a puppet. It's a puppet show. I've never done a puppet show before, but if you want to know how to do a December play with your class, I'll link the video. Last week I got this. It was free on Teachers Pay Teachers. It's just about a Wampanoag tribe, and there's just like questions and answers. So we did that last week. We should have done it this week too. So on special days though, we do a turkey work plan. And so what that means is I make a work plan. This is one I used a few years ago. I just am reusing it. I added a few things in pen, but just for the different math ones. So they'll just have this work plan for Monday and Tuesday. What I do is I hide it around the room. When they come in on Monday, they get to find it and search for their turkey, and then they just do the work throughout the day. So I made actually, these are copies, so I might pen back yet. So I made editing sentences every day. I do editing sentences with my students. I can show you my regular work plan here in a second if you've never seen it, but so every day they have 2 editing sentences. So I just did this one and this one. It's the same for first, second, third, and for first grade. And then a symbolizing, they have one for some for Monday and some for Tuesday. That has to do with Thanksgiving. And by this point in November, I always get up to the verb with the first year, so all the students know these things. And then we do a scavenger hunt activity that I'm going to hang around the room. These are just from Super Teacher on holiday days. I just like to give them worksheets. I know that that's not super Montessori, but that is something that I like to do because like the kids never usually see worksheets like this. So just for something different and fun, they could do that. Something on their work plan is making a thankful turkey, this one, and then they have the feathers. And then I just have some like math word problems from Super Teacher, reading from Super Teacher, a graph, which I just found this one in the cabinet from somebody else that was here, a color and turkey subtraction page, and so I just make copies for all the students like that. They also made these adorable puppets for the Layers of the Rainforest. Here's a few examples. I didn't know this, but sloths have this like orange thing with a dark line on their back. If you look it up, you'll see it. So yes, they're just adorable puppets. And then this is each day the students come in and they write one thing they're thankful for in the month of November. I mean, they could be thankful for whatever, but in November, every day we have school, they write something and we put it on our turkey outside of our classroom. I'm also going to try the experiment with the seltzer water and cranberries and see if that works today for like a Thanksgiving experiment. We also did this for Spanish on Friday. I do Spanish on Fridays with my class because we don't have an actual Spanish teacher, but it's just, this is also free on Teachers Pay Teachers. If you just look up what you're searching for and hit the free thing, then you could find a lot of stuff. I know I have, like, why I like the free stuff is obviously because it's free, but like in my business, I give away a lot of free stuff in my free hub. You can go ahead and look it up below. Not that I don't buy things from Teachers Pay Teachers, but usually I do this, but it just had this and they had fun doing that on Friday. So that was a Thanksgiving thing we did. So all of those things will be linked below that I just talked about, but also today we'll be practicing for our play a lot, and maybe do a different few Thanksgiving things. That'll be today. And then tomorrow we have our whole school feast where it's kind of a random mix this year of what we're eating, but my class is doing vegetables, and then this is the first time in a long time they're actually having a turkey, but also like mac and cheese and spaghetti and fruits, cheese, crackers, ice cream cups. So it'll be a lot of fun. We do that in the morning, and then after that we'll have the afternoon. Some of the parents come, so some of the kids will go home, but some stay. And so maybe we'll just do, I didn't show you this yet, I'll show you this. This is a fun one, but I'm thinking about seeing if there's like something, maybe a short video to watch. I don't like watching movies though. It makes the day go longer. I like activities better. So I said I would show you the regular work plan. So this is what the regular work plan looks like. So they pick a math, language, and cultural, and I actually present where they're at. I have all theirs. It's actually in this purple binder, all of their maps and scope and sequence that I have created. You could buy those below, but what I do is they have these 7 works, and these ones, these can all be interchanged. We just do typing on the computer in Raz-Kids, but then also the Wish You Could reading work. And then the other ones, they pick a journal card to do. You could buy my journal cards, but then the free things is, so they do math cards. All of my math equation cards, which look like, well, like this, but not winter themed, like this. They have 3 equation cards on them, but I have 435 of them for free in my free hub if you want to join. But so we have, they write their equations for whichever day they're on, and then these are also in my free hub. There's 36 weeks of these for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd graders. And so they just have 2 sentences right now. Obviously for the first years it's still capital and period at the end, or question mark or exclamation point, but like last week we were doing like capitalizing months and weeks, days of the week and things like that. So there's also those. And then these I also have. So they do math facts. I used to have them write down their math facts, but then I just think it's easier to keep it like this. I should start a daily symbolizing page. That'll maybe be my next one, and have to add another word. They'll be like grown. No, but I like this one because it's blank. They could pick it. It's where the child is. We do cultural groups all together, but I just see where they are in math and language. Sometimes it's a whole grade group. Sometimes it's just pick a math. Sometimes it's a reading group. Sometimes it's a lot of different things. So that's just my regular work plan that I said I would show you. Okay, so I haven't shown you this in a video yet. What we did was we had a store to practice making change. So this is what I tell the kids. 1 year Santa brought this for me for Christmas. It's a cash register. I asked for a cash register. It still works. I just have to put the key in, and then the kids can type it in, and then it makes the change, and then it tells them how much change. So it's just a practical life thing. And I like to do this in November since we like eat food and shop, and even though we shop all year, but it really helps the kids solidify, like, okay, if it's 50 cents, I need to give back 2 quarters. Or if you know, if they give me $1 and it's 75, they can give back like a 25 cents. But as you can see, there's a lot of things. My mom let me borrow some of her play food. The kids picked items from around the room to also buy, so that'll be fun. So maybe we'll do this some more this afternoon because it might be the last day we do it. I can say they can pick this one because I like to do it like that.